Did you really think you could just walk off with that? Thank you for stopping by. Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. James had been really stressed out about our finances lately. With the Alliance United, there should be a lot less sleepless nights. What do you think you're doing? You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Put that back! Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. Help! Murder! Do I sound that awful? I didn't even realize. Terrible, just terrible. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. I can't afford to fight back like my husband expects. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts, and blind as a bat. The gunk got in his eyes, you see. I don't believe he is. No. If you'd like to buy something, I'd be happy to help. Help! Someone's being attacked! Pickpocket! Stop! Have a good day. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. Take your time. It's fine. I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, let it go, hon. If Sieghart says he's in, that's all that matters. Huh. Not a bad idea. He might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me. It's the way things are, James. There's nothing we can do about it. Someone do something! They're just kids having fun, James. What do you think you're doing? Oh my goodness, you're right. I should be taking better care of my customers. Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. What are you doing? I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. That would be lovely. It's so good to have Dietrich and James getting along again. Mostly because I don't have to hear him complain. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a funny story. I can't resist. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. Please don't tell James I said that. We've been spared that indignity so far. But it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose you could say he's our only real competition. It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. Excuse me? Are you all right? Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong. It'll be so nice to have Dietrich at the Merchants Alliance meetings again. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm not taking anyone's side. I just want all this infighting among Neon store owners to end. Thoughts have the better of you? I can relate to that. Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out. Oh my God! Okay, here you are. Hey! Give that back! Take your time. Someone help me! What did I tell you? You assume the worst in people and you'll make it so. I hope you find what you need. Hey, give that back! It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. Here, let me see that. Please. We have a lot to offer. Oh no, this again? James, you have to let it go. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. Hey, that isn't yours! Poor James. He's been so out of sorts lately. We're a general goods store, so we carry all sorts of materials you can use to outfit yourself for galactic exploration. If you have a bit of money to spend, we could really use your business. Help! I'm being attacked! Welcome to Newill's. Let me know if you need help with anything. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. Don't try that again. We're fully stocked on supplies today. Oh, no. I'd hate for you to get sucked into the whole silly affair. James, please, it's not just the Aurora. It's Administrator Bayou. As long as he's in charge, the city will just get worse and worse. Stop by again soon. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It's a little group James formed, with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group, because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business here. How can I help you today? Given you almost went blind, working with half a kilo of fish guts in your eye. Yeah, I'd agree. That's mine! Give it back! He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city, and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.